anybody decides to join in the slide, that'd be great. If not, that's fine too. So the first thing I want us to talk about are when I feel like it's okay not to tip at all. And I say that because I've been in the service industry before and I'm back in it currently. And these are times I feel like it's okay not to tip. If you go to a buffet and eat and they just bring you a drink, I feel like that doesn't deserve a tip. Most buffets I go to, and as you guys see, I go to buffets. I feel like more than you guys go to buffets, but I feel like it's okay to not leave a tip for just bringing me a soft drink here or there. I feel like that's not. Typically, I say that too. Most buffets cost a lot of money, so I feel like they do build in the money to be able to pay the wait staff more to not tip for you wanting a pop or soda or water or what have you. The second thing is doing the bare minimum. You brought me my food. Um, you brought me my beverage. You didn't really come check on me. I don't see a need to tip you for that because I feel like you just did the bare minimum. And honestly, in those situations, I kind of feel like I could have had that same kind of service going to a regular fast food restaurant. You know, when they put the number on the table and they just bring your food out and drop it off and you go back. They take it back and there's no wait service per se. They just drop it off because it took longer than usual. Um, if you forgot my stuff, like you keep forgetting my stuff, I told you I don't want onions on this, or I don't want lemon in my water, or I've asked you several times, can I have some ketchup for my French fries, or I asked you for um, another water, or I asked you I wanted my pop or soda with my meal, and my meal is out and I still haven't gotten it yet. If you've forgotten things, then to me that doesn't justify a tip because I feel like you're not you're not actively taking my feelings into consideration, and that's just like weird. Like, why are you not paying attention to the basic things I've asked of you? Like, the other thing I was gonna say, number four, if you drop things on me, to me, you're not getting a tip. So if you, I'm at a breakfast place and I've asked for coffee and a little happens to fall on me or the table or something, like I could have got burned. I'm not tipping for that. And like I said, I've been a wait staff before. I know things happen, but sometimes you can't expect to be tipped in those instances because it's like you messed up. Like you definitely messed up. So why are we tipping for bad things? Um, oh, the other thing, if I come in and I get food and I'm just carrying the food out, to me that doesn't deserve a tip. What did you do? I came into, we'll say like just hypothetically Applebee's. I already ordered my food online. You didn't take my order, and I come and I just look in the bag, and boom, I take my food with me. Like, what are we really doing here? Like, you want a tip for that? I don't think so. Oh, hello. Hello, Germany. Hi, Tinku. Hi. The next thing I will say is drive through. Why am I tipping you for drive through? I had to give money probably at that window, and then I'm getting my food at this window. Why are we tipping? I'm not tipping. I don't want to tip for that. Like, you put it in the bag. Ma'am, sorry, you put it in the bag. So there again, not tipping for that. That's a 10. Times I do expect to tip, and I feel like it's okay to tip large groups. If you're out with a large group of people, go ahead and tip. Like, don't be cheap. It's a large group of you. The waiter or waitress has to remember everybody's drinks. They have to remember everybody's desserts. They've got to remember who got what. Help them out. Go ahead and tip. I feel like that's a good opportunity to tip. A good time to tip. I'm well, thank you. How are you? If you have kids with you, if you have kids and they're at the table, oh, you're in India. That's awesome. Well, I'm in the US. How's the weather there? If you have kids with you and they're little kids, they're maybe coloring on the table or something, or you have crayons everywhere, go ahead and tip them. You didn't, please tip them, because the waiter or waitress have to spend more time wiping off the table, taking the wax off the throwing the crayons and stuff away. Go ahead and tip them. And the last thing is, if you make an alcoholic beverage purchase or you have gotten a non-bar beverage, go ahead and tip them then. Because I mean, like, I feel like that as a person in the wait staff, you need to tip those people because they're good. They're good. Yeah, I'm in the USA. I am. But yeah, they have to tip the bar. So in that case, I feel like you should go ahead and tip them. Um, Now, the amount of tip, that's really up to you. I don't personally believe that anybody deserves more than 10%. Um, I believe in God, and I feel like God only asks for 10%. So, who you ask for more than 10%, I feel like that's not what we're going to do. But I believe in tipping in those cases, those few cases. Yeah, but I consider myself an easygoing person. Hi, Yummy Kitchen Crafts. How are you? Well, yeah. Oh, you guys subscribe in the chats, everyone. Everyone who's in, say hello. Thank you, Tinku. I think I'm saying it right. I apologize. Charge it to my head and not my heart. I didn't mean to get your name wrong. Oh, you're a guy. Hi. You're a guy in New Zealand. Well, hi, Mark. But yeah, so that's what I feel about tipping. What do you guys think about tipping? Do you guys tip? Do you tip Yummy? Do you tip Mark? Do you tip Tinku? Do you like to tip or no? Or whoever's in the chat? That's another thing too. I was gonna say other countries are offended when you tip. We in the U.S. We feel like it's a requirement as opposed to a an optional thing. Hi, confidence. How are you today? Thank you for coming to my live, everyone. I appreciate it. If you could give me a thumbs up, that'd be great. If you have time, if not, I understand. I need to get to your channels too. I'll probably get to them later today. I've just been working a lot, honestly. The holidays have been a lot. Yep. I'm gonna put up another. I'm well, thank you. I'm blessed. I can't complain. God has really been good to me. Had a great Christmas. I got to see my sister and her lovely, uh, my lovely brother-in-law. So it was a good Christmas. How were you? Mm-mm-mm-mm. I was on here talking about tipping and my thoughts about tipping. Do you believe in tipping or no? Sorry, I just had popcorn. Trying to get it. My eyes bothering me now. Hello, Nancy. How are you? I love hearing you play earlier. You did a great job. I comment on that. I know you play the piano. You did a great job. I don't tip once. I don't tip once or twice because I wasn't because I was impressed with the food service. I don't tip once or twice because I was impressed with food service. Good things. Oh, oh. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, Mark. Yeah, yeah. If the food and service isn't great, but even if the food, and that's one thing I will say, if the waitress or waiter is good, you can't help the food. The food can be gross, but I will. If you did your part, I'll do mine. If you put in how you're supposed to, you do tip. You're very generous. It's just a new culture. Though hate, you hate. Oh, I mean, I'm in the tipping culture. I'm in the tipping industry where I make a lot of money off of tips, but I don't get mad. I guess people don't tip because I feel like the last time I left it was because people didn't tip, and I feel like people have to get back to the point where a tip is just something extra. Like for me, a tip is something extra. I like to though. Oh yeah, the new tipping culture is crazy. It is crazy because I know a lot of restaurants now start 15 or there's some that start 18. They have the suggestions about them 18, 22, 25. I think is the highest I've seen. And I'm just like, no, I don't see that. Even a restaurant that you pay more money for, I don't see a point in tipping that high because it's just like, I already paid for the food. All I need you to do is bring it to me, make it right. But yeah, I don't pay for when food's not well. And like I said, I will still tip the waitress if I'll tip what I feel is right. I got kicked out of a bar in America because I didn't know how to tip. They kicked you out of a bar? Oh wow. That's what I was saying too. I agree. I don't think you should have to tip picking up pizza. I was saying that earlier. Yeah. If I'm coming in to pick up food or drive through food, tip you for what? No, ma'am, no, sir. No. Uh-uh. Mm-mm. I was also saying too, I don't like to tip if I have to continue to bother you about stuff. So say for example, you sit me down at a restaurant and um I've got I don't have any silverware or something. You'd be like, I'll get that for you in a moment. And we go by and I have a drink now. And now my food is here and I need a soup spoon or I don't have a soup spoon. And I need, like stuff like that. Continue to bother you about stuff that I've already asked you for continuously. If I have soup, you should be asking me if I need crackers or bread or something that goes on the side. And if I've already said it, that I wanted it, and it came out, why are you not providing that for me? I don't understand. But yeah, yep. Definitely agree. Yeah. It's just crazy. People just want to just spend a lot of a lot of time trying to put false false expectations on other people. I think the other thing I think is wrong about the tipping culture, I feel like in regular jobs I have of mine, I don't get tips on other jobs. So if you are if you're an accountant, I don't go around tipping my accountant. I don't tip my bank teller. I don't there's so many industries I don't tip. I don't tip the police officer that stopped that person in front of me that almost hit my car. They gave him a ticket. I don't tip him. Like, so we're just getting crazy with this whole tipping thing. Like, yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. Yep. And I don't care how good your food is. If your food is really great to me that doesn't deserve a tip, you didn't cook it. And that's another thing too. You tip the waiters, but we don't go back and tip the chefs that made it or the cooks that made the food. So yep. Everybody have a nice holiday. I did have one. Oh, I don't know how people are on this live song. Saw one worker at a gas station, 3 in the morning, gave him $5 for a coffee. He looked half asleep. Oh, poor thing. Yeah, yeah. I agree. Like I said, we don't tip everybody, and that's another thing. If other jobs need tips too. And honestly, I feel like if if your child is struggling in a subject and got a right teacher, and the teacher was able to help them in ways you couldn't help them, that deserves a tip. They went above and beyond. And that's where I'm at with tips. If you go above and beyond, that's who I really think thinks it. But everybody has to be at a point where we agreed upon doing a job to the best of our belief for whatever money it was. And even if it's not a lot of money to me, it motivates you to get a better job. That's why I left the tipping industry the last time I wanted more money. And um, when I'm prepared to make more money and I use a side hustle, I'll do that as well. I tip my Instacart shoppers. Oh, okay. That's fair. That's fair. I know my friend was an Instacart shopper and she got a lot of tips from that. But I think that makes sense too because they go about um, they a lot of times call you and ask you, do you need other stuff? What about the pilot of the plane? I agree. He landed that plane, he needs a tip. Or the flight attendant on the plane that brought you that drink and didn't spill it. But yeah, everybody deserves a tip if that's the case. But I do really think the Instacart shoppers do deserve a tip because they do go above and beyond to do it. Hey, Lynn, this little shut of mine. Oh, and a hug. Yeah, they do. How are you, girl? I was just on your channel earlier. I'm just sitting out here talking about tips, the tipping culture, and how people need to really not expect them and how they've gotten really high 15 and 18%, and how God only asked for 10% for tips. So, yeah. But thank you for coming. I appreciate it a lot. But yep. I think people also those tow truck workers really need tips too. In bad weather, and they get everything together. Thank you. This little shut of mine, yeah. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you love my smile. I was in braces as a kid. I am ready for the new year. Confidence, I am, honey. I'm trying to be. Whether I am or not, Lord willing, I'll be able to see it. Now, will I be awake for it? That's another thing because I am an early bird. I will be sleeping a heartbeat. I'm like the little kid on Christmas Eve, waiting for Santa to come on New Year's Eve. Like I am asleep. I try and watch the ball drop. Sometimes I make it, sometimes I don't. Was it ghetto? I know it was a lot. I don't. Yeah, it was a lot. 2024 was a lot. It's been a different year. We'll say that. A very different year. Never wore braces, but used to suck my thumb. Yeah, I used to suck mine too. But actually, my orthodontist said it helped because this part it pushed it out to make my teeth like out more. And had it not been for that, I would have had to have braces longer. Yeah, because there was a lot of crowding up here, but the thumb pulled the teeth out, so I didn't have crowding up here anymore. I had to wear them long. Well, it was more for the bottom to get the bottom together than the top. But yeah, yeah, me and that thumb had a love affair for the longest. Dentists do make a lot of money without tips, but orthodontists make more. Orthodontists and oral surgeons. 2024 was definitely much challenging for me. Oh wow, yeah, cancer diagnosis, chemo. Oh wow, but God, yes, praise be to God. Yep, He can remove and heal and restore all things. And look at you, shining on your channel, smiling 24/7 on there. I love your energy on your channel. I'm like, man, I'll get that one day. This is the first time I've done live in a long time. I don't think I've done, well, I've done a few lives on this channel, but this is the most energy I've had for him. All glory to God. You're right. Hallelujah. Because you've been through a lot. Yes, ma'am. Amen is right. Because if you're not subscribed to her, this little shed of mine, she has a whole story to tell. Yep. I went to a store earlier. I'm actually gonna post a channel. I'll post a video on it later on. But we have a store, and actually, it was only 25 cents a shot today, so it was really good. You should check her out. You should check each other's channel out, because Godfidence, you guys have a lot in common. I think spiritually, you guys will get along well. Yes, she does. Hey, Nancy. Yeah, she does have a story to tell you. Right? Yep. Miss Nancy will tell you, and you should check out Nancy's channel too. Miss Nancy got a nice channel. She was playing the piano. What was she playing? Away in the Manger, I think. Yep, yep. And I really loved this little shed of mine. Her Christmas thing as well. And Godfidence, she's got a lot of words of wisdom on there, so you should check her out. If not, we gonna live, laugh, and love on purpose, right, Lynn? There we go. Got this stabilizer for Christmas, and it's great. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. I wish I could play the piano. I probably should work on that in 25 because I have long fingers, and I think I probably do a good job of it. Oh, I love seeing y'all love each other in the chat. That's so awesome. Yeah, I know. All things through Christ I can do. I just gotta work on it and practice it. Yeah. He got me back on here, and I'm gonna tell y'all, and many people don't know this. I had a channel before, I had a YouTube channel before, and I've already been monetized. And due to some unfortunate circumstances, I lost my channel, and so I'm starting back over. And when I tell you this is the hardest thing I've had to do in a long time, because I feel like I'm struggling in my YouTube, my personal life. It was like constant things. But God, so having like 105 subscribers is great, but it saddens me too because it's like when you were up and you have to start over again, it's really a humbling experience. So thank you. Thank you all. Thank you guys. Yeah. And it's crazy because I just found out a loved one of mine, um their vehicles were vandalized while they were gone and they were here visiting. And it's just so like you don't think about people wanting to break into vehicles. It just makes you so sad because I hate when it goes full circle. He can't do anything yet. Some pastors got mansions and planes from tips. I'm in the wrong job. Well, I feel like I don't know that everybody has gotten their money. I won't judge how people get their money. I feel like it's legal, and if God wants to bless them with their money, that's fine. I don't know how much they have, and I don't know how much they've given away. Um, I know a lot of pastors personally, and a lot of them contribute a lot of money to a lot of money. And most of the ones I know have regular jobs as well, and they help give money to charities and stuff. So I don't know. I think of mansions and planes, but at what cost? What did you lose? You know, abundance is not a sin. No, abundance is not. I do think that I do think people have to just be careful with that. You know, I know I'm not quoting it correctly, but the Bible does speak about a rich man getting into heaven and a camel would be hurt like a camel going through eye of the needle, something to that effect. Anywho, I'm not gonna misquote that, but I think it is it's not a sin to be rich, but I think it can be. Hey Morgan, I finally caught you. Hi Grammy story time. If y'all like to kids stories, you should do that. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Idolatry is definitely a sin. Um, is greed a sin? I think being greedy is a sin. Yeah, it kind of goes into gluttony. I think of that as it as well. Not at all. Just have to be good stewards over your money. Did it stop my life? Okay, it didn't stop my life. I think it didn't. Can you still see me? Oh, I'm still rolling. Okay. Yep. If you guys have kids, go subscribe to Grammy Storytime. She's got the best stories on there. Hopefully, she gets together and puts together a playlist so we can hear them. I can have little friends of mine watch them, watch them constantly while their parents get some stuff done on this winter break. So yeah, but no, I think we should get stories over everything, and I think people don't realize all the things that goes into pastoring sometimes. Bearing people, marrying people, counseling people, praying for people, going to people's homes. Oh, okay, you have a playlist. I'll have to check it out. You can't find her? Oh, if you click on her name, you should be able to find her. I think you can click on her photo. I've done it before in the thing, and you may have to leave the live and come back, but or just write it down. Grammy story time. Time with a Y. It's with a Y. That's why it's Tyme. Nancy, it's not Time. It's Tyme. So once you do that, you should be able to find her. Excuse me. Oh, it's all one word. Okay. Oh yeah, you can't follow directly on from the live, but oh, found her and subbed. Okay, she subscribed you. That is awesome. Awesome, Sasha. I got another subscriber. Whoop, whoop. I'm so proud of you all. Everybody has like so many people in this chat right now. Oh, she said thanks, Nancy. Yep. Mm-mm. What are you guys doing today? Nancy? Grammy? Anybody do anything fun? Lynn? No? Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Trying to clean your house. Okay. All right, Nancy. Go ahead. I need to take down this Christmas tree. I don't want to wait till New Year to take it down. I'm trying to take it down before then. Take it down before then. Take it down before then. My family got some YouTube goodies for Christmas. Oh, that's nice. A mic and a coffee cup. Okay. You're dreading taking down your tree. I used to. Right now, I don't know. I guess being in Midwest where I'm at right now, there's no snow, so it didn't feel like Christmas as far as like the outside weather goes. Oh, okay, Lynn. I get that. I love to rest. Rest. This pillow got my name on it right here. Rest. I agree. Packing it up, Nancy, is the worst. Packing it up, putting it back is the worst. Packing it and putting it up, yeah. That's got to be painful too. Yeah, we'll be praying for you, and I do hope you feel better. Hopefully, you're taking something. But I know you've had like watching you guys' channels. You've had a lot going on. It's weird. It's got my background all dark. It's better. Oh, the sun is coming up. That's great. You're not taking yours down to after New Year, Grammy? Okay. I used to, but with it being in the middle of the week, kind of tired of looking at it. I want to take mine down sooner rather than later. But that's only Thursday, so. Yep. I'm actually using the stabilizer my sister and brother-in-law got me for Christmas. So it's making it easier. My phone's not moving as much. My hand's not tired. So I just have to hold the base. And it's not got my hand all wobbling. So that's a cool Christmas present I got. So I'm using that. When tipping is it's 25%. So I've been to some places, Mark, where tipping has been 25%. It says it for the places I go, it's hibachi restaurants want 25% normally. That's normally their requirement. And I guess it's because the chef does all the tricks and stuff. Maybe that's why they want 25%, but that is what they ask for is 25%. There's a place here called Izaki. And then there's Benihana that requested 25% as well the last time I was there. Oh, when you left it up the oh, that's cool. Put different decorations on it. Yeah, it's interesting you mentioned that, Lynn. My sister said she did the same thing. She changed it for her birthday and everything. Thrifting with your sister, that's great. I went shopping earlier. I got a lot of outfits for a lot of things for 25 cents. This store here, I'm gonna put it on my channel a little later. Oh, Grammy wants to know, Lynn, do you have a Christmas tree in every room in your house? That would be fun though if you did. I would love that. That would be really fun. I'm curious about that myself, or just one main tree. I do see some YouTubers that have like 5 trees actually. We just have 3 this year. Do you normally have more than 3? What's the most trees you have, Lynn? You got me curious now. The most I've had is 2. I had one in my bedroom and I have one in the living room. Wow, I couldn't imagine having that many trees. But I ain't gonna lie, every time I'm on Lynn's channel, her channel's jumping. My channel's kind of not that way. I'm hoping to take a trip here in a couple months, honestly. Want to go somewhere. Maybe like Ohio for the weekend or something, just to get away. Or Kentucky, somewhere. 3, I have a miniature tree. 1. Oh, you have 1. Okay. There's nothing wrong with that either. I have a miniature tree as well. I've actually started taking it down because it had to come down. Had to come down. Yes, we do have a tree in almost every room. My husband had to everything. Oh. Okay. You didn't have the strength, but preferably you have the strength next year, Lynn. I went to San Francisco in 1988. I think it was 25% then. Wow. I I couldn't imagine, Mark, but I've heard California is very expensive. I've only been one time, and the time I was there, I knew it would be expensive, but I didn't really. I felt the difference, but I already had the expectation it would be high. Um, I thought it would be less high because I had been to Nevada right next door, and yeah, I was kind of used to the price. That stuff. That's lots of love. Yeah, yeah. Well, prayerfully, that husband is helping her get together right now, getting her whatever she needs to feel better. Mark, is 25% the highest you've seen, or have you seen it higher? I've not been to any place that I've seen it higher yet, but I live in the Midwest, so it can easily probably go higher than that. Maybe in like New York or New Jersey, possibly, or maybe like one of those Hell's Kitchens that Gordon Ramsay has. Let's see what I need a little more light. Letting God light me up right now. Let's see. I gave a little light. Not much though. I think I like that light on me. It has the ultimate bay for her. We just need to talk more on camera. He loves the camera. Oh, hmm. Actually, Grammy, I have no children at all. I've been a nanny for a few years on and off. Um, and I had a host of nieces and nephews when I was married. So, but no, I do not have a child the first. I just know kids, watching kids, and love kids. I still have clients that I take care of on the weekends occasionally. So yeah, but no, not a children child the first. So kind of consider myself a kid expert. But no, no kids. On a side note, I got Ferrero Rocher for Christmas. Best candy ever. The gold one. The other ones are not Grace. Thank you. Maybe one day. Maybe one day I will remarry and have children. But for now, no. I do not have children. How many do you have, Grammy? I know you talk to your grandkids. It is. Yep. The goat candy, yes. Yep. I have some now. I had bought the bought a wrong pack. I had the white, the brown, and the maybe it's one gold, and the white and brown I don't like. The brown is just the I think the brown is just the chocolate truffle. Oh, oh, you thought I was a mom too? And no, I don't have kids. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. The good Lord says so. 4 kids and 5 grandbabies. Okay, I heard you hearing the grandbabies off, and I remember you saying you started the channel, or maybe you were featured. I feel like you were featured on something, and I've heard people saying that you were a grandmother who had started the channel to like be able to reach your grandkids, and so they would get to know you because they don't live in the state or something like that. But that's really awesome. 5 grandbabies and 4 kids. Okay, all right. Lynn, how many kids do you have? Wow. Mm-mm. Maybe I should. Is the sun gonna stop doing what the sun does? Let's see. No. 2 birth grand, one bonus, and one bonus son. Okay. You got four too. 4 for 4. I bet they are. I bet your grandkids are your biggest fans, but it's tough. I know I love my grandparents. I miss them so much. I miss them so much. So much. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm. It's almost 3 o'clock. I am getting hungry. Can't wait to eat. Have tons of money in a minute. All adults on their own. My bonus daughter lives in LA. She's staying until after the New Year. Oh, that's nice. LA is in Los Angeles, or is Louisiana LA as well? Your bonus son lives in Seattle, Washington. Okay, that's nice. Get to traveling a lot. Okay, I need to make sure because I feel like LA is an abbreviation for a state as well, but I could have it wrong. Mm, 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 mm. The sun is going down. Sun's going back in the clouds because it's not time for the sun to set yet. Anywho, it is for Louisiana as well. Okay, I thought so. I was like, I thought so. I worked for the USPS for a while, so I was like, I thought that was. But awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you, Nancy. I appreciate that as well. Oh, okay. All right. Like I said, I don't live in either place. So I was like, well, maybe. Okay. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. It's almost Sunday. The last Sunday of the year, y'all. Oh my gosh. The second to last opportunity to go to church before the new year. Thank you, Grammy. I really appreciate you coming on. You have a great day as well. Talk to you guys. Talk to you later, Miss Grammy. Take care. Yep. I'm glad you caught my live too. And if you ever go live, send me and put a message on your page a few days ahead of time. I should have had this more organized, but life happens. Thank you for catching my live. I appreciate you and all that you do. mm. Wear my hair like this one more week, then I'm gonna take it down and wash it again. Wash it when it's down. I wash it when it's up, but I still wash it when it's down. My eldest daughter is 32 with 4 kids under 5. So much madness, and I love it. Wow, Mark. Okay. 4 kids under 5. Your daughter's a superhero. Wow. Okay. How many grandchildren do you have total, Mark? Or you just have the four? Mm-mm. It is getting so warm in here, but I don't want to turn on the thing. What do they call you, Mark? Grandpa? Okay, 4. They call you grandpa, granddad. I used to call my grandfather granddaddy. He was granddaddy. Maybe it was grandfather. I used to call him grandfather. But he's been gone. He's been gone since. He's been gone about 12 years now, I feel like. And the other one's been gone. What's that? 20. He's been gone 3 years now. No, he's been gone longer than that. He's been gone 5 years. I had to think about that. He's been gone 5 years. Am I crooked? There we go. Mm-mm-mm. I know here yesterday it was raining. Today, it's not been raining. It's been cloudy all day. And I'm loving it. I wish it was a little colder so we could kill the bugs so that it won't be uh, a bad bug season. But I feel like we'll have a bug season. Y'all take care. I gotta go. Okay. All right. Well, I hope you have a great one. Thank you for catching my live one. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. I hope you feel better, honey. I'll be praying for you. God bless you. Sending kisses to you. All the love in the world. You take care, honey. And then there was 4. I forgot what I was saying part 2. You're welcome. I guess I can put batteries in it to do other stuff. I don't know what I can do though. Hi, Chiquita, how are you? Coco? Let's see. Coco? Oh, okay. That's different. Welcome to the live. I was on here talking about tips, talking about tip culture. We just talking about other stuff in general. Talking about how I believe in tipping above and beyond, but not basic services. If you get carry out food, I don't tip. If you forget things or drop things on me, I don't tip. And I don't tip high. I don't like to tip really above 10%. Because and sometimes I don't tip 10% just because God only asked for 10%. So yeah. But I'd like to know your thoughts on that. If you have some, let me know. Oh. guess it's a little better. Um, mm, 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 mm. Oh, that means granddad. Okay. All right. All right. That makes sense then. Okay. That makes more sense. Okay. I know sometimes kids call grandparents different things if they can't say things or the first thing they kind of think of and go with. So that's cool. I know some of my relatives, their grandkids don't call them like grandma. They call them like sweetie pie or sugar or cupcake, things like that. They don't call them grandma though. That's good to know. Yep. Hello, Nemo. Thank you for stopping by. Stopping by for 10 minutes to show love and support. Thanks for what you do. Oh, you're more than welcome. Thank you for coming onto my live. I appreciate it. Yeah, I want love and support. Come to any of these channels. Everyone's so supportive. I was thinking about doing live starting in January. You were doing great with it. Thank you. I don't know if you were here earlier, but I was just telling people I've done lives before. I had a channel, it's been monetized before, but I lost the channel due to not being able to get my Google answers correct when I transferred phone numbers. And yeah, so just get on here and talk about something. I'm gonna start trying to do it more, like maybe once a week or something. Yeah, you guys should. Thank you for the lives up, the thumbs up in the chat from everyone. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you for hanging there with me. You should though. You should do a live. All the shout outs to everyone. Thank you for the love, y'all. I need to go to some people's channels I have not been in a while. I've been working like crazy. I know Nemo, you're one of my inspirations because you were like, you throw your lives up. You like, I'm tired. I've just got done delivering whatever, doing work. I'm coming in, but I'm gonna get on here and do live. I need to be more like that. I'm like, natural light's my friend. When it's time to go to bed, it's time to go to bed. When it's time to eat, it's time to eat. But I'm gonna try and get on here more because I know that's how you get your hours faster and stuff. Oh, oh, oh! They call it capers to the Casper. Oh, they're so cute. Kids are so cute. Yeah, little kids especially are so cute. I know. My mother told me when I was younger, I was, I guess, a toddler, and I was trying to say I wanted to eat something out of the refrigerator, and she didn't know what I was saying, and she was just going through words with me, going through words with me, and she said I was having a fit, like a tantrum from the refrigerator, and she opened the door, and I just wanted bread, but I was, I guess, having a hard time saying bread. Yeah, you're finally off 2 nights in a row. Oh, right, party time. Okay, okay. Oh, I know you were sick in bed, but I'm glad to see you. Hopefully, you're doing better. You should though. You should definitely. Yeah, Miss Games. I will definitely, like I said, if you put it up there, I'm in that watch it immediately due to my hectic schedule. But I'll definitely check in with you. Oh, that's funny, Nancy, about your Moget. Oh, that's funny. Hi, thank you for coming, Nemelin. I appreciate it. I have been well, thank you. You had a lot of tea. That is great. Okay, that is great too. Well, thank y'all for coming by and stopping in. I appreciate it. But 560 music, as she would say. Turn the movie. Oh, so cute. A live will last as long as you want to go live. I am trying to make this a little less than an hour. Like 3 people's lives in the past 2 days feels good. That is right. Yeah, live can go as long as you want to go. I'm actually going to mute it for a moment. But yeah, live can go. I've seen people do it for hours and hours on end. I don't have that kind of time. I'm probably going to get off here in the next 10 minutes or so. Yeah, I know people's lives can go a long time. I try and get in for 10 minutes, hop in a live for 10 minutes, and then when I'm not doing anything later, I'll come and like be doing whatever and listen to the live and try and catch back up. But that's what I try and do to like support other YouTubers when I can. But yeah. I wanted to do a whole hour, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. Anywho, you all, thank you all for supporting this live. Good luck to all of you. If I don't have another live before the new year, hopefully you guys have a great new year. It's been a great, it's been a different 2024. It's been great, but I have faith this 2025 will be better. And I hope and pray to see you all in 2025. So have a great one. Take care. Bye. Thank you, Nancy. Love you too. Thank you, Nemo. I'm going to try and stay phenomenal. I'm trying to wait for everybody to exit the chat before I close it, the live. In 3 and 2.